Hello everybody, today we are going to be talking about homeschool planning. Now this is a collaboration hosted by myself and Devine over at Calm in the Chaos Homeschool. I'm going to link the playlist down below in the description bar, so make sure that you go check it out when you are done with this video. Today we are all going to be talking about homeschool planning, and everyone's going to approach this from a different perspective and a different way. So some people might be showing planners and some people might just be going over what their schedule for the year is and just anything that would fall under planning in general for your homeschool. So I can't wait to go and check out all of the videos and see what everyone is doing and all of their tips and tricks. So for today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how we are changing up our homeschool schedule, the things that have worked for us, the things that have not worked for us, and some of the different things that I want to incorporate this year. Now, as far as a homeschool planner, I decided to keep it super simple and inexpensive this year. I got the Charlotte Mason Heirloom Planner last year, and I made the huge mistake of ordering the dated one, and I so wish I hadn't done that, because if you guys have been here for any length of time, you know that last year just kind of got away from us. It was a struggle, and even at some point I ended up losing the planner. I have no idea where it went. I didn't find it until the end of the year, so I didn't even really get to utilize it, and to me that was $55 down the drain. If I had ordered the undated one, then at least when I found it, I could have just picked up and continued wherever, we were at. But that was my fault. I should not have done that. Now, as far as a homeschool planner, I decided to keep it very simple this year. I'm not doing all of the bells and whistles, and therefore it's also highly inexpensive. So I actually saw this on YouTube and I thought that it looked great. It was exactly what I needed, and it is the large monthly planner. I will link this down below in the description bar if you guys are interested in checking it out, but it's nothing extravagant by any means. Like, this is literally the whole planner, and it's like $10, and the blocks that you can write in are huge. There's a little space for you to write the month, any additional things that you want to add, maybe a to-do list or just ideas that you have for the month, maybe field trips, or you can even use it to write in your curriculum and reading book list, whatever you want to do with this little space. But it's literally just the entire book is this for the calendar. This is how I'm going to keep it short, sweet, to the point this year. I'm going to keep it simple. I will link this down below in the description bar if you guys want to check it out. It comes in a few different colors, but I think that this is going to be exactly what we need this year, just keeping it simple. I even thought about getting a few for my kids, because I did see somebody on YouTube that had this, and they had a great idea that you could use this planner for, I forget the name of the channel because it's not one that I've come across before, but she said that she has this and she has her little ones draw what the weather looks like that day, and I thought that that was a great idea. I could also have my daughter write this. It could be her daily writing, where she is writing her name and the day's date, basically anything that could correspond to each day of the week. So I really liked that idea. I might end up picking up another couple for my 2nd and my 6th grader. I'm not quite sure on that yet though. Now the next thing, I have my list so I don't forget anything, so you might see me looking down. The next change that we are making to our schedule this year is I want to mix things up. Traditionally, I have loved doing, our regular school year and then taking the entire summer off. And while that works great for my son, it does not work so great for my daughter. She needs more consistency, more help in retaining the information that we have gone through during the entire year. And so I'm going to be moving to a year-round homeschool schedule. My plan for next summer is to take max 4, maybe 5 weeks off, but then we're getting right back into it. At this moment, we have been off since the end of May, and now we're about almost 2 months out of school, and so I have been having her read every day, but we've been struggling to find a groove where she's doing math every day, and I just don't want to keep setting her back. And so we're going to be going to a year-round schedule, and we're also going to be incorporating a Sabbath schedule into our homeschool. So what that is going to look like is we will be on for 6 weeks, and then we're going to have 1 week off, and then on for 6 weeks, 1 week off. Now, that does not mean that I am going to just become very rigid with our schedule. One of the things I feel like has been my saving grace since starting our homeschooling journey has been flexibility. So we are going to continue to remain flexible. Just because it is written on the calendar does not mean that we are going to abide by that. You know, if we need a little extra time off, or if we need our break a little sooner, then we will take it as needed. But for sake of planning, I am going to be planning on that Sabbath schedule like I mentioned. I think it would be nice to have a little bit more breaks worked in more frequently than, you know, every 2.5 months like we've done in the past. And I think it'll just kind of help recharge us more so we don't hit burnout. And for flexibility's sake, I'm going to be writing my entire planner this year in pencil. It's going to feel so weird, and I know that that's probably just like a strange thing to even mention, but with having it in pen or beautiful colored markers, I am going to end up feeling like we're boxed in, and I don't want to feel like that. So it's going to be pencil, so then that way if something changes, I can just easily erase it, and I don't have that stress and anxiety of, oh, I had planned that and we didn't do that, and now I feel guilty about not doing that. I'm not having that this year. Now, one of the things that we are keeping from our previous schedule is we are going to continue doing school 4 days a week. I have found that we do so much better on a 4-day schedule. It's less stressful. It doesn't feel like anything is heavy and weighing on us. And it also allows us to keep a day open for co-op or going out with friends, planning field trips, having a lazy day around the house, or doing, you know, like a fun Friday type of thing, even if it's not done on Friday. But, you know, taking a day where we could do drawing videos or exploring some of the kids' interests, or even doing like a catch-up day if we need it. I enjoy having that four-day-a-week schedule. It also allows for a day that we can go and run errands, and it's not necessarily just, you know, can only be done on the weekend or only done after school. I have really enjoyed the 4-day-a-week schedule. I feel like it just gives you so much more room to get the things done that you need to do, and to enjoy it and not feel just constricted to only doing certain things on the weekend or after school, especially if some of the days drag a little longer. Now, the last thing that we are going to be keeping from our previous years, and I'm going to be implementing even more this year, is a block schedule. I love doing a block schedule. We're not going to do it for all of our activities. We are going to be doing a loop schedule for our morning basket, and I'll have a video coming out probably in the next couple of months on that. But we are going to be for sure utilizing a block schedule for history and science. These are two curriculums that we did not really get to touch on a lot this past year. And I really, really want to make sure that we're carving out a good amount of time for those curriculums so that my kids can learn and grow in those subjects and have fun with them. Because sometimes, even if, like, I love science, but when I was their age, I did not love science. I did not love history. It wasn't even until we started homeschooling that I actually started enjoying history. And so I want to make sure that I'm making subjects that can sometimes be very dry for kids enjoyable and fun. And so I feel like we can do that more with a block schedule where they're getting to really focus on that 2 days a week for each subject, instead of trying to hit a little bit 4 days a week and not really getting a chance to truly enjoy it, because it's just like, okay, we've got to get this done and then we got to go on to the next one and hurry up because, you know, and then just the day compounds. And then especially with having the baby and the toddler, I don't even think for my sanity I could do everything that I want to do in a day. Sometimes it feels like as homeschoolers there's just so much opportunity, and so many different things that you can do, but there's not always the time to do it. And so I really want to make sure that we are continuing to utilize the block schedule. If you guys don't know what a block schedule is, I have a video on it. I will link that up here, but it has been amazing. I feel like teaching multiple kids, it has allowed me to do that and do it well, instead of just stressing myself out and trying to teach everything every day to everyone. It would just be too much. So those are the things that we are going to be doing for our homeschool schedule this year. Let me know, what are you doing? What have you found that has helped you with your scheduling plans? I would love to get different ideas. I'm sure that others who are watching this video would love to get some as well. Don't forget to check out the playlist down in the description bar. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, and I will see you again later. Bye.